Hold your breath, all the moves we're making. Scared to death, and the ground is shaking. Oh boy, you got me really good. This time, it's up to you.
Yellow. Hey, welcome back to another cleaning video. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. So we are starting off in the bedrooms. I took all of the linens off of the beds, all of the mattress covers, and I'm going to get everything nice and washed. It's already a new month. I can't believe it's already September. Like this year, summer's pretty much gone. This year has just flown by. Like it's crazy, but anyway, so I just really wanted to get the mattresses nice and deep cleaned. I like to do this at least once a month. I remove all of the linens from the beds and I throw down some baking soda and I let this sit on the beds and really seep in there for at least an hour. The longer the better in my opinion. And then I come back and I vacuum everything up. It was so gloomy today, y'all. I actually had the lights on. I am going to be deep cleaning the bathroom. So you'll see that it's kind of like there's not really a lot of light, so I apologize for that, but it was super gloomy today. Like it rained pretty much all day. It was really, really nice. It just felt good, but it also like warmed back up. So during like the morning and the mid-afternoon, it was rainy. And then towards the end of the night, the sun came back up, but it was just a nice break from the super hot heat. Anyways, happy Friday. I hope you had an amazing week. Let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Treat me like you should. Music's something you adore. Now I'm looking everywhere for you. 'Cause I need another dance, I need another chance. I'm waiting for a sign. Waiting for a sign. Not okay, leaving me like this. You let it slip away, and later on we kiss. Oh boy, you got me really good. This time, don't you realize I see right through your disguise? The music's something you were gone. I was hoping for another dawn. Now I'm looking everywhere for you. 'Cause I need another dance, I need another chance. I'm waiting for. Waiting for a sign. Waiting for a sign. Just waiting for a sign.
got the bathroom floor nice and scrubbed up. And honestly, y'all, I don't know how I feel about the scrub brush. Like, I think it works okay, well, I would say at the most. When you put pressure on it, it really, like the spinning portion doesn't really, it slows down like a lot, you know? But it's like, what can you really do about that? I don't really think there's going to be any kind of brush or cleaner or automatic, whatever, cleaner spin brush that you can really buy that's going to compare to you actually scrubbing something yourself. And when I'm scrubbing, you know, especially like the shower floor and things like that, I like to put pressure because obviously that's how you get, you know, all the dirt and everything up. But I mean, it does help a little. I will say on the glass, it does a lot better. But as far as like scrubbing, you know, like the shower floor and the tub and everything, I think I'm probably just going to have to, you know, do that by hand. And don't get me wrong, like it does kill your back and it does hurt my hand a lot. Like even actually holding the spin brush was hurting my hand. I do have really, really bad carpal tunnel, like bad, y'all. Like I went to go see a specialist and everything, and I was supposed to have surgery. I decided not to have it because after speaking with the doctor, there is a very, very high chance, like over 50%. I don't quote me exactly, but I think he said like 68, 70% of your carpal tunnel, the chances of it coming back. So it's like, why? I just think that's just like a waste. Like, why am I going to put myself through that and have, you know, like a high chance of it coming back? And to be really honest, I kind of think that I might have like some early signs, if not like all the way, probably arthritis in my hand as well. Like obviously I use my right hand all the time. You know, it's the hand that my prominent hand, my dominant hand, my hand that I use for everything. So it does, like I have had pins and needles sensation. My hand will fall asleep. Like I can feel like jerking sensation that runs all the way up to my elbow, just all of the things. So, I mean, you know, I take lots of breaks. That's really the only thing that I can do. I know that there's people out there that have it way, way worse than I do. So I'm not like trying to complain or anything, but just like letting y'all know, like it does hurt my hand when I do clean and do other things as well. So you just got to keep, you know, pushing forward. That's all that I do. And like I said, just take breaks when I need to and rest when I need to. But for now, I mean, you know, obviously I bought the brush, so I'm going to use it. But, and like I said, it does work pretty well on the glass. So I usually the scrubbing bubbles, I was like, this stuff doesn't really work, you know, too well. Like, but I do think it works well on the glass and other things. So I am going to buy some more. You get like 4 huge bottles of it at Sam's. And I want to say it's like $15, like somewhere around there, $12, $15. And I think I'm on my last bottle. So I definitely need to re-up on that. I also need to get some more Dawn dish spray, but I think I might try to make some myself. All you need is some alcohol and water and dish soap pretty much, and mix it in the bottle. So I think I probably will end up doing that, but I'm just going to use the rest that I have left in the 1 bottle up here in the bathroom.
It's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. I wanna speak my mind and tell you how I feel, but it's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. Please just look at me. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily. You always know which buttons you should push, baby. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily, but you're still here with me. Happened
football break. Y'all, I am so stoked that football season is here. I'm sorry if you don't like football. I absolutely love it, and I'm just super stoked. So if you're new here, hey, I am a diehard Baltimore Ravens fan. I have been since I was a kid. I used to live in Dover, Delaware. I have family back east, and a lot of people like in that area are Pittsburgh Steelers fans. And I just remember like as a kid, I'm like, I'm gonna start going for the underdogs. So I've just been a Ravens fan ever since. And we played KC last night. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was so bummed out about this game. Like, geez, first of all, we got called for just like the dumbest fouls ever. Like we kept getting called for illegal formation, which is like so dumb. Like it's so preventable. And it was like the same linebacker. Like 3 of the 6 or 5 fouls were on the same linebacker. Like just dumb fouls. And, you know, like I said, preventable things. But it was, so the score was 20-27. Casey was up and we got the ball back with like a minute and 40 seconds left. Okay. We made it all the way down the field and we were in the red zone, and with 5 seconds left, Lamar threw it, we made a touchdown, and I was like, yes, like we're going to OT. I was like screaming, y'all. I was so stoked. And then the refs reviewed the play, and the receiver, I'm pretty sure it was Likely, his toes were on the line. I was like, oh my gosh, like barely on the line. So of course they reversed the touchdown and KC won the game, of course. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It was such a bummer. And y'all, I am not a Kansas City fan at all. Like they're probably like the team that I dislike the most. And of course, you know, other teams in my division, you know, are rivals and everything. But I don't know. I really if you're a KC fan, I'm sorry, because I'm going to rag on them. Like, I don't like, even before they won, like, you know, back-to-back Super Bowls, they're just such a team that's like highly publicized. Like they're all over the TV. And it's just like, out of all the teams in the NFL, why does it always have to be KC? It's like, the team is just so favored, and I don't know, you know, why. Like, yes, they're a good team, but there's other teams in the NFL that are good as well. You know, it's so annoying to me. Like all these State Farm commercials and everything, Wendy's commercials and everything else. Like, excuse me, this team is just always publicized. And ever since, like, I really enjoy celebrity news. It's like one of my, what is it called? Guilty pleasures, I guess. And I know a lot of people like just like dislike celebrities and how they're, you know, they're so like, what am I trying to say? Loved, you know, they're just like so loved, which I totally agree with, but I don't know. It's just my guilty pleasure. Like I'm always reading up on celebrity news. And I just thought it was super crazy how in the beginning, right, when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got together, which I know everybody's getting sick of hearing them. Like I am too. Don't get me wrong. Like I think she's a good artist and he's a good football player. And I'm glad that, you know, if they are in love and everything, everybody deserves love. But it's just the way that it's shoved down everybody's throats it's getting a little bit too much. But I thought it was crazy how when they first got together, everybody said that like their relationship was a PR stunt. And I was like, okay, like that's, you know, kind of crazy. You know, there's a bunch of conspiracy theorists that were saying all this stuff. Well, in the last couple of days, so it was leaked that there was like some kind of contract that was leaked that showed that like their relationship is a PR stunt. And supposedly they're supposed to be breaking up like September 28th, like mid-September, something like that. And I just thought that was so crazy because, like, I was reading some articles that Travis Kelce, I guess he lawyered up, like he got some lawyers, you know, ever since this, you know, supposed contract was leaked. But if you notice, like when they first got together and Taylor Swift started going to the games, like notice how much they were publicizing Taylor Swift. Like they always had the cameras on her, which was so annoying because I'm like, we're here to watch football, not Taylor Swift. But they always had the cameras on her and her friends and everybody else that, you know, she was bringing to the games and all this stuff. But if you notice last night, if you did watch the game, they barely had the cameras on her. Like they barely had the cameras on her at all. Excuse me. I think they showed her like maybe once or twice. And she also wasn't wearing any Kansas City gear, which I thought was super interesting. Like She wasn't really making a lot of noise on the TV. She wasn't decked out in, Travis Kelce gear or Kansas City gear, which I thought was super, super interesting. But anyways, that's just my little spiel on football. But now we are going to get these mattresses nice and vacuumed up. And as you can see, the sun came back out. So it was slowly, like I said, like in the morning time and afternoon, it was really gloomy, which was nice and rainy. And then the sun just slowly started peeking back out, but it still was like super, super nice. Like I think the high today was like 70 degrees, 73 degrees. And it was, a little windy and just felt really, really good. But let's go ahead and get these mattresses nice and vacuumed up.
When I hear that groove, I forget about me and you. Things we used to do, it's all in the past now. That song, I just wanna sing along. I know I don't belong with you anymore. And you why I changed my mind, but it was so easy to let you go.
I'm also really excited for fall. Like, I'm really excited for it. I am excited to take little man to a pumpkin patch. So we actually have not done that yet. we've gone, we've carved pumpkins and everything. Last year, he wasn't really into it that much. I helped him carve a pumpkin. We each had a pumpkin and then we carved it together. But like I said, he wasn't really into it. And I didn't end up baking the seeds. So this year I definitely want to do that. But now that he's, a little bit older, he's been saying it too. He's like, I'm ready to go to the pumpkin patch. I'm like, okay. Even for Halloween, I was like, what do you want to be for Halloween? And he was like, a pumpkin. So I'm super stoked to like do that. I want to go to like one of those, mazes and just get like some pumpkins and carve them and actually bake the seeds this year. And I'm just super stoked for Halloween. I'm kind of bummed. Like, I feel like Halloween and trick-or-treating for kids is just like kind of dying out. Last year we went and he like we were out for maybe an hour and he was like, I'm ready to go home. So I'm not sure. I think maybe we'll go trick-or-treating, but I definitely want to take him to like a couple of places because they have like kids activities and things like during the day. We have like an outlet mall that's a little bit away from us, but within driving distance, that they have like a bunch of kids activities. I saw on the news last year. I want to take him to, just do like kids things where he can trunk or treating and he can like dress up and interact like with other kids and things like that. So I'm excited for that. And I'm excited for fall food, like chili and cornbread and like baking fall recipes and trying new things and just like, just excited for all the things and the leaves changing and things like that, taking drives to go up in the mountains and look at all the leaves that are changing and things. So yeah, looking forward to the new season. But anyway, so I went and got myself a good workout outside, which felt so good. I got a run in and y'all, I was dying, but it felt good to be outside. It was like 60 degrees when I went out. And I didn't get back till like, it was almost dark. I mean, right here, it was like dark. I think I got back at like 7:30, like 7:15, 7:30, something like that. So we got little man in the bath and I'm just, the mattress cover was finally dried by the time I got back. So I went ahead and put that on before we went to sleep. And then I just got the linens nice and changed.
Took a bite and now I'm filled up. I don't know where you are tonight. Cause you're right, I've been starving and now I don't know what to do tonight. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving this? Spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. I took a bite, and now I need more. I don't know how to make this right. Cause you're right, yeah, you're right. We are going too fast, but no, I don't know how to stop. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me.
So it was the next morning and I ended up putting our like fluffier comforter on the bed. The like blanket / comforter was still drying. I actually took it out last night and I had to drape it over the couch for it to completely dry. So I'm just making the bed. I love like after, I get myself ready and little man ready, I like to come up and just like make our beds. It just really makes me feel really good and just sets the day off, I don't know what it is about making your bed in the morning, but I don't know. It just makes me feel really good. So that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to go ahead and head downstairs in the kitchen and get the dishes nice and put away.
Took a bite, and now I need more. I don't know how to make this right. Cause you're right, yeah, you're right. We are going too fast, but no, I don't know how to stop. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could.
do y'all remember, this was like a couple videos ago, but when I did the last Sam's run, I bought some almond flour and I was like, yeah, well, when my flour is done, I'm going to just switch to almond flour. Absolutely not. I had no idea. That was definitely a learning experience. So I did not know that almond flour doesn't rise like regular flour does. I'm just showing y'all here. I'm using a razor blade for the like gunky stuff that is on the stove. This works really, really well if you have a glass top stove. But anyway, so I had no idea. So I baked, when I got the almond flour, I baked some cookies, right? And they came out really, really good. I was like, okay, like this stuff works, you know, it's just like using regular flour. It's just like a better, like healthier for you. So then I tried baking some bread and it came out a disaster. I was like, what the heck? So then I tried like 3 different times, y'all. I baked some bread like 3 different times and it kept coming out the same way, just like super dense and sunken in the middle. And I did a little bit of research and I still didn't find out that it didn't rise like flour. I just found out, like I read that you had to use like more liquid pretty much. So you had to use more eggs, obviously, duh, because it doesn't rise like regular flour. So after doing that a couple times, I was like, okay, I'm definitely, I have to keep flour because I love baking and cooking and all that stuff. Baking really is like, I really do enjoy baking. I just think it's like really therapeutic and fun, just to try like new things and new ways of baking and new recipes and things. But yeah, definitely cannot get rid of the flour. I am still going to try because I do still have, you know, that bag of almond flour. I'm going to try again to look up some, you know, like gluten-free recipes and things and to use up that almond flour. And maybe I will buy it again because the cookies that I made, I think they were like pecan cookies. Oh man, they came out really, really good. And you couldn't even taste the difference. Like you couldn't even taste that, you know, it was almond flour. So, yeah, I think I might buy some more, but I'm definitely not getting rid of regular flour because I definitely need it. But anyway, so I got some more flour and sugar and I just filled up the canisters and, now I'm going to go ahead and put up this laundry. I had this going last night and I just did like a wrinkle prevent first thing in the morning. I really do try to get the laundry like out of the dryer, you know, as soon as it's done. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get this laundry nice and folded and hung up.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
I got little man down for a nap, and now I am just getting these dishes in the sink nice and cleaned up. I didn't have too many dishes in here, which was nice. So I'm going to get those nice and cleaned, and then I'm going to clean out the sink really well. Man, I clean out the sink all the time. Like, it is just never ending. I swear, dishes and your sink, and it seems like laundry too, is just like never ending. But anyways, after I get the dishes nice and cleaned, we are going to head out into the yard, and we're going to get the yard nice and trimmed and just get everything put back in order.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, till let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't say that. Ain't gonna leave ya. Sabotage. You're a million. Explode every time you go and slam the door. Adore how we always end up on the floor. We know how to push the buttons to the core. I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, till let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't say that. Ain't gonna leave ya. I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do. 'Cause I don't mind taking my time to stay in this bed now. Never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby. 'Cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby. 'Cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. I see it in your eyes. You want this even more. Like we are soulmates, something we never felt before. Yeah, I don't mind taking my time. Let's stay in this bed now. Never get out. 'Cause I would love wasting time with you, baby. 'Cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby. 'Cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Night, 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 night. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Ooh, yeah.
It felt so good out here, y'all. It was just like amazing. It was like 68 degrees and the wind was, there was just a nice breeze. And little man, he had a whole bucket of his cards right here and he was showing me like every single card. But I love doing yard work. Yard work just, I feel like it's just like really relaxing. I enjoy doing it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really like it. And right here in this patch, there were like several weeds. So I ended up pulling a lot of the weeds right here. I didn't end up filming that, but yeah, it just felt really good. And we did sit out here for a while in the back and little man was just here, you know, like running around and everything. So I am going to show y'all. So this right here is raccoon poop. And y'all, this is so, it's just like really annoying. I'm not trying to talk like crap about my neighbors. I mean, like my neighbors don't, you know, they don't know that I have a YouTube or anything, but like I said, I'm not trying to talk crap, but I'm going to be honest. So our neighbors, they keep their trash cans right alongside like the fence that we share. So it's like literally right on the other side of the fence. And we keep like the newest trash can that we got, we keep it in the shed, and it is a nuisance. It is, you know, kind of annoying going in and out of the shed to throw away trash, but it does keep the raccoons away. The other trash can that we have, I'm just showing y'all here. This is like Critter Ritter. I barely had any of this left, but I did throw it down. The other trash can that we have that sits, you know, outside just on the right side of our shed, our little shed, we put like a rock and we strap the lid down so the raccoons can't get into it. But the raccoons like dig in our neighbor's trash can all throughout the night. And it is just so like in the morning, y'all, there's trash like all alongside the fence. Poop everywhere. And there was also a bunch of poop like behind our air conditioner, which I didn't end up filming because it's like a really tight space, but I had to, you know, rake up the poop there. And we hear them, like we can hear them rattling through their trash at night. Hubby gets up super early in the morning. Hubby sees like raccoons hiding underneath their car, you know, at, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's just, it's super like, it's just annoying, but you know, what can you really do? I have, like I said, used that Critter Ritter. I've also used like a spray, and I've like sprayed like alongside the fence as well to kind of like prevent them, but it's just, I don't really know what else to do. If you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. But I think what happens is they'll dig through the trash and then they just sit on top of our air conditioner and like eat the trash and just like poop right there, you know? But anyway, yeah, kind of just, yeah, I don't know. You can't really, you know, I guess, do anything else. Maybe I definitely need to do a little bit more research on, you know, what else we can do, like to put out there to kind of prevent them from coming and pooping on the side of the fence and everything. I just moved the rug back underneath the deck and just, you know, weighed them down with the rocks and everything else that I had back here. But I hope this video brought you a ton of cleaning motivation. Thank you so much for being here, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Bye.